Hey, so welcome back to my channel. So excited to be doing this Q&A because I've always wanted to do it and I never find the time. Listen, if I become out of breath a lot of times, it's not on purpose, it's just the baby. Because I'm so far along that I feel like sometimes I can't breathe. But I feel like most of the questions are about my pregnancy and I've really wanted to talk about it because one, I'm really happy of how like it's going, and two, it's like it was so unexpected that I did want to kind of like talk about it and kind of fill you guys in. Some people did ask me about like my birthday vlog because I haven't posted in a while, and I did really want to post my Mykonos vlog, but literally like I lost all the footage. And I was so sad for a while because like it has like literally all my footage like for my birthday and then the trip, and then even when I kind of announced the pregnancy on Instagram, like you could see like my reaction because I done it during like my birthday dinner, and honestly like it made me feel so sad that I lost everything, that I cried for days. And yeah, like it's never coming out unfortunately, but honestly, I was just so sad even talking about it, right? Like even talking about it now, like I'm just so sad when I think about it because yeah, it's just like memories, and I really don't like losing memories. Especially with the pregnancy, like I had like videos of my belly and stuff like that, and having lost like all that footage, like I was just so sad. So yeah, but it is what it is. There's nothing I can do. So what was your boyfriend's reaction after he found out you're pregnant? So I feel like my boyfriend's reaction was actually better than my reaction because one, I didn't know if I would be able to have kids, and I'll explain that in a second. But literally like I've gone for lunch with my friend, like, and we was even talking about how I didn't know if I would be able to have kids because I have polycystic ovaries. And with polycystic ovaries, like you get like really irregular periods and you have like cysts in your ovaries, you can't remove them, and that makes it like really hard for you to have kids. So when I was talking to my friend about it, I was like, oh yeah, like obviously because of this condition, like even if I was to get pregnant like sometime soon, I don't feel like, I feel like I would just go ahead with it. Because, and then after lunch I felt a bit sick and I was texting my boyfriend and I was like, oh, like yeah, like I just don't feel well, like something is definitely off. He was like, oh, do you think you might be pregnant? And I was like, no, because I literally had just done a test the other day and like it was negative. And he was like, yeah, but you know, you've been sick and the other day you threw up, etc. And I'm like, oh, well, I can make another one just in case, but I don't think I'm pregnant. I just think maybe it was something that I ate, you know. So I did a test now and it comes back positive. And I'm just like, huh? Like literally, I never been so shocked in my life. When I saw them two lines on the stick, I was just like, what the hell? And so I look at it, I stare at the stick for a second, and I sent him like a message, like I just sent him a picture, and I was like, oh my god, two lines. And he was like, what do you mean? And I was like, two lines means that I'm pregnant. Like really cheap tests. We decided to literally, I told him, oh, come to my house, we'll get another one and we'll do it again just to make sure, because you know, literally he comes that night, we get up early, go get another test, we do it, and same results. And I was just like, oh my god. So I started crying obviously because I was very like, the news was very overwhelming because you know I did always say that I wanted to have kids by 25 and I wanted to get married by 25, but I didn't expect it to happen like so quickly, especially because this year I turned 25. And then we were so shocked. So yeah, we see the test now, definitely positive. It even said like 3 weeks plus. Started crying. I'm like, oh my god, I can't get a Chanel bag now. I know how it sounds, but that was the first thing I said. But yeah, literally, and he was like, oh, like I'm so happy, etc. After, like, obviously I finished crying, like I was really happy, because at the end of the day, I always said I wanted to have kids, and I am getting a bit older now, and I'm happy that I'm doing it now, and I'm doing it with my partner, because he's just the best, honestly, the best. Like, I couldn't have wished for a better person to be on this journey with. So honestly, so happy. But yeah, like he was really excited. It was just me that was panicking and crying, and I had to call my mom, tell her what was going on, and I had to call my sister and tell her what was going on, and everybody was just like, oh my god. Yeah, like honestly, even thinking about it now, like it's just crazy. It was just crazy. Like, I can't believe it. I still can't believe it. But yeah, yeah, somebody did ask me how did I find out I was pregnant. Yeah, basically this is how I found out I was pregnant. But yeah, yeah, like funny, like even when I think about it now, like my friends were sending me, like, I have this specific friend, she kept on sending me videos saying, oh, Anna, like it keeps on popping up that like you're pregnant, like I have this feeling that you're pregnant. And I was like, no, like I'm not pregnant, what do you mean? And yeah, like the fact that I was, and I just didn't know, because I literally had no, like, I had no symptoms. I mean, my back did hurt and I was tired, but I had like that's not like, I didn't think it was that. Once I found out, after I'd done the test, oh my god, like all the symptoms just came running. I was sick all the time. Luckily I didn't throw up, I just felt sick. Like the journey, like the way it has been for me, like I'm really grateful, because I'm not throwing up all the time and stuff like that. Like I don't think I've thrown up once besides that one time. It's just I was just like really sick in the beginning, and if I didn't eat, it literally felt like the whole world was gonna end. But now it's like, yeah, like it's been really good. So how old am I? I'm 25, just turned 25. And some people ask when I'm due. So I'm actually due in a few weeks. I don't want to say the exact date just because I don't know. I feel like I don't know if I want to share the exact date, but I'm due in a few weeks. Yeah, how are you finding pregnancy? And congratulations. Thank you so much. Honestly, like I am actually enjoying being pregnant. Like I love my bump. I love the fact that I'm growing a baby. Here's me. Here's the baby. Honestly, growing so much. And that the baby's gonna be here soon. Like I'm just like so excited. Like I've actually had a good journey, besides the fact that in the beginning I was really sick. If I didn't eat, I am still like, I would say that the only thing is I'm tired all the time, and I want to sleep all the time, and my back hurts. But apart from that, like I'm actually really enjoying being pregnant. It's such a beautiful journey, like in such a like fascinating journey, that honestly, like once you go through it, it really does change you as a person. And yeah, even like the fact that I'm gonna be like the baby's gonna be here in a few weeks. I'm already missing my bump. I'm just like, oh my god. Like how can time go so quickly? Like it's been like, how can 9 months go so quickly? I just don't understand. Like I feel like I just found out I was pregnant yesterday, and now he's gonna be here soon. So crazy. But yeah, honestly, like I'm so happy. Like pregnancy is going so well, and I'm really happy about that. So another question is, how did you guys meet? Well, we actually, like I would say we spoke for a little bit, and then I've started dating somebody else, so I kind of just like left that behind because I thought he was not a serious person at the time. And then obviously broke up with my ex, and after like a few, like I think it was even like a few years, he kind of continued pursuing me, but I just didn't think he was serious until on my birthday he asked my sister if she would send like her address so that he could send me something, and he sent me flowers. No, he didn't sign the card, nothing. Like, to the point that I even posted on my story, I was like, oh my god, I just got this bouquet, who sent me these? I was so confused. And then a few months after, he messaged me again. He was like, oh, I can't lie to you, like I've been trying to, I've been trying to meet you, and I've been trying to take you out for such a long time. And he was like, you know what, just give me a chance so I can show you that I'm serious. And I was like, oh. And then even like prior to even this conversation happen, like he had sent me like another gift to the house, and I was like, oh my god, did you send me this? He was like, yeah. And then I was just like, oh, maybe he is serious. Because even like with my tweets, like he would pay a lot of attention, like he would pay a lot of attention to what I tweet and do things that I like and stuff like that. So I was like, oh, like maybe he is serious, maybe I should give him like a shot, which I did. And the first time that we actually met, like we was talking for like what, two days, and then I had a flight, and he was like, oh, I'll come meet you at the airport like in the morning. He had just finished work, came all the way to Stansted to meet me. I even forgot my charger. He bought me a charger at the airport. He was like, okay, cool, here you go, and etc. And yeah, like that's literally how we officially met. Like we officially met at the airport. And yeah, like I feel like even just thinking about it now, like time actually does go really quick. And since the first time that we met, it's kind of like I just knew he was the one for me. I know it sounds weird, but like his actions were matching with his words. He was literally, up until like even until now, like he's always does everything right. He always does everything to make me happy. Days of us like talking in first meeting, like he I cry, oh my god. Like yeah, he's always done everything right, like since that day, and I just knew he was the one. Like he's affectionate, he's attentive, he pays attention to the things that I like, he opens all the doors for me. He's just the best partner ever, honestly, best partner ever. Ask me, were you guys dating around before you guys met, or single and focused? So this is the thing, which is why I even said that like he was pursuing me for a very long time and I didn't think he was serious. Because before I met him, I was like, I was going on dates with guys and etc., but like it wasn't really working out. And it got to a point where I was just like, you know what, I'm tired of dating. Like I have so many bad dating experiences that I was just like, you know what, tired of dating, I'm just gonna be single, focus on myself. And yeah, like as soon as I said that, I literally cut every single person that I was talking to off. No more dates, nothing, for like a few months. And then he messaged me and I was like, I'm on my single and focused era, but maybe I should give him a shot. So then I did. Now we're here. So yeah. But yeah, what I would say, because this same person did say advice to somebody who's ready to give up on love, because it's ghetto out here. It is ghetto out here, I can't lie. Like the streets are cold, and if there's one person that knows, that is me, because the dating experiences that I've had is just like, honestly. But I feel like when you're focused on yourself and, you know, stop giving like people the time of day if they don't deserve your time and if they haven't shown you that they deserve your time. Because what I've noticed is like sometimes like when you feel a bit lonely, you tend to give people when you feel a bit lonely, you tend kind of like to give people time that they don't really deserve your time, just because you don't want to be by yourself. But I feel like once you're by yourself and you're focused on like doing your things, if that's like work or accomplishing your goals and etc., it's so much better than wasting your time on people that don't deserve your time. Because time is like, literally, time is such a, like, it's so precious that I just feel like not everybody deserves it, and you should really think that being around you like is a privilege. So I would say just be patient, because there's one person out there for everyone, and your person will come. It might not be today, it might not be tomorrow, but they will come. And you just have to be patient, literally. And once they come, you'll know as well, because there won't be any struggle or like all of this like tough love and etc. Like, no, like it'll just be nice and easy, and you won't be confused and things like that. So just gotta be patient. It will come. I know it will come. What parts of motherhood are you excited and scared about? So let's start with the bad ones. The one I'm the most scared about is actually giving birth. I can't lie. As time gets closer, because it's not long now, it just scares me. Like, even when I get like, when I'm packing the onesies and stuff like that, and I put it against my belly, I'm like, oh my god, this is actually gonna come out of me. And like, obviously the postpartum recovery and etc., because some women do have it really hard, it just scares me. But I've been trying to keep positive about it, drink raspberry leaf tea and okra water and do all of these things so that like I have the easiest time ever. But I am really scared about giving birth, honestly. I hope that is not worse than my foot tattoo, because that was painful. But yeah, I really hope everything is easy, honestly. And I'm also a bit scared of breastfeeding. Like, I've seen that some people get like clots on their boobs and stuff like that, and I'm like, oh my god, that sounds so painful. But apart from that, I'm just in things that I would say I'm really excited about. Obviously, meeting my baby. Like, I feel like that's gonna be the best day of my life, and I'm so excited. And even like having this little person, there's like a piece of you and your partner, it makes me like so happy to think about. So I just can't wait to be a mom. I really can't wait to be a mom, and I can't wait to give my baby like all of the things that the world deserves, from like all the best and etc. You know, I feel like even from thinking about it, I get a bit emotional. But yeah, I'm just like, I feel like I'm just so excited about being a mom and having like this little piece of me, being able to hold my baby and stuff like that. Can't wait. Home tour. I got asked to do a home tour. I will do a home tour, but I am not going to do a home tour now, just because we literally just moved. Like, honestly, I feel like so much has changed this year. Like, we just moved into this new house and we're still like kind of decorating like bits and bobs and etc. Maybe I will record more of like the process of decorating this house, because I'm really enjoying it. But in terms of doing a home tour right now, I feel like I just won't do it because of that. So someone asked me what doubts about your future did you have when growing up, or how, and like how did I overcome it, basically. I would say, if I am going to be totally honest, I did have a lot of doubts about my future, because me and my family did really struggle before we came to live in London, and it was really hard, you know. Like, I feel like in Portugal, things were like a bit hard for us when I was growing up. My mom always done the best that she could ever do for us, and she always made sure that we had the best things that she could do. My mom always made sure that she could, like, she always done the best for us, but it was really hard growing up. And until we moved to London, like, a lot of the opportunities didn't come. Like, I didn't even know if I was going to be able to do fashion or to go to like university, because in Portugal, like, university was so expensive, and it was just money that we didn't have at the time, to the point that I was like, since growing up, like, I couldn't wait to be 18 so I could work and help my mom. But yeah, since moving to London, like, things did become much easier, you know. Even like since I was 16, I was like able to like work and help out a little bit, and things got so much better. She also encouraged me to study fashion, which I did, and now, like, I have my clothing brand, which is something that I've always wanted to do since I was younger. And it's just like, yeah, I feel like my god, I get a bit emotional with these topics, you know. Yeah, I just feel like for the childhood that I had, I'm just happy that now I'm in such a much better place. I'm still not exactly where I want to be, but like, I'm just working, like, I'm always making sure baby kick. I'm just making sure that I'm doing my best to get there, you know. And I'm just happy that I've had such a good I'm just happy that I had such a good role model for this. Yeah. Woo. If you could change something about yourself, what would it be? I'll be real. If I could change something about myself, I would stop caring about other people's opinions. I feel like sometimes I care too much. It's like, I don't care as much as I used to, but it's just like, if I see like a negative comment, etc., sometimes it will affect me for like a few days, and I'll keep on thinking about it, etc. So if I could change something, it would probably be that. Because I feel like it's not good to care about what other people think, you know, because it's just gonna mess up your head, literally. Yeah, like, I don't know, like, I feel like I kind of answered everything. So, yeah. Yeah, I feel like, honestly, I know, right? Like, belly's so big, I'm healthy, baby's gonna be here soon. Hopefully in the next vlog I'll have the baby. And yeah, I guess I'll be back soon.